maybe we could just begin by with your insider's view of what's it like standing up and talking about climate change once a week and having to deal with senators coming in holding snowballs in rebuttal?
Well, the rebuttal has more or less stopped. I think that the Republicans are now at a stage where they would prefer to run from this issue than engage on it, because they understand that this is not one that helps them. And that's been a bit of a change, because the more ardent deniers were unhesitant about coming out earlier on. But I think the sense has been from the more moderate Republicans, shut up. We are tired of hearing this. It is not helping us. Keep it to yourself. This is not good for our brand. The one thing that I would want to emphasize here is that this is not a true partisan divide. There are somewhere between 12 and 20 Republican senators who would happily work on a good climate bill. It isn't that Republicans believe one thing and Democrats believe another. That's not true in the public. Even Republicans usually accept the reality of climate change. There's a Tea Party cohort that, for a whole variety of reasons, doesn't. But if you take the Tea Party out, there's even majorities on the Republican side. What's happened is a very simple piece of political mechanics. And that is that Citizens United, that god-awful Supreme Court decision, allowed special interests to spend unlimited amounts of money in politics. It took musketry to Gatling guns. It took rifles to heavy artillery. And the group that lives off of Congress more than any other is the fossil fuel industry. They were the quickest to adapt, and they went right to work. So you have groups like Americans for Prosperity, the Koch brothers front group, saying we're going to spend $750 million in this election, and it's a credible threat. They're already through 400 and climbing. And by the way, if you cross us on climate change, these are their words, you're going to be severely disadvantaged and in political peril. You don't have to be a very clever politician to put the $750 million club next to the political peril threat and realize that maybe you should shut up. So what's frustrating for me is hearing from those 12 to 20 Republican senators, Sheldon, I want to be with you. Sheldon, you're doing the right thing. Sheldon, hang on there on the climate fee bill. I'll find a way. Sheldon, as soon as I'm through my primary. Sheldon, you know, all of that, but not actually willing to take the step. And so really the story of our failure on climate change is a story of our failure to understand the truly manipulative and evil effects of money in politics. And it's being deployed right now. You undo Citizens United and you disable those big gun decks of the artillery industry, and we will have a bill in a month.